I used to dream of things that were fucking absurd, like living in the desert in a cabin with a dog, with you and your earthy eyes, that weren't earthy in the typical sense. More Earth-like, they looked as though I was in space looking down at the blues and greens more blue than green because of global warming and all that shit. But I used to dream about that, you know? I used to dream about watching the sunset on the beach and lying in the sand while you rolled yourself a cigarette or two and sniffed my hair, which fell at my shoulders around that time, and held the scent of mint conditioner like that was its sole purpose on this earth. And we'd run around and drink from your flask, and we'd see my parents, but they'd cringe, because every time you'd stand me up, I'd tell them you were probably off somewhere doing drugs with your friends, and I was about 15, so I wasn't really into the idea of you losing your mind almost every night, but I was so into the idea of you making smoothies and reading philosophical books on your break. And your Jeep, I was really in love with that thing. But it seems that the fire is burnt out. You study rocks, and I live in a city where the only thing that might be close to the rocks you study lie in artificial parks that weren't even made with passion, because the rules enforced and the men who made them were far too strict. But it's nice to hear from you from time to time, even if you've found someone, because I've known you for about 6 years now, and the thought of not speaking to you baffles me, and I don't think that I could ever do such a thing. I guess I'm trying to say that I'm really fucking glad we never fell out.